I am going to explain how to update the status on your project or SMART goal. Essentially, you have your project dashboard. With every project, we've got a project dashboard. Some projects are also the entire SMART goal. So when the update is important to do. What we have here at the top of each dashboard is the current status. So for this particular test project, we have the current status all set to green, when it was last updated, the work completed in the past month, and the upcoming work for the current month. This is manually updated. Everything down below here has all been automatically updated based on either the project plan or the RAID, but this section is manually updated per request by senior leadership. What we need to do this update, you need to go in every month to make sure that this update is done. You also get a reminder email automatically to your update. So to update this section, there is a status update icon. But before we go there, let's talk about these colors. These colors have definitions to them. So let's take a look. This question mark has the definitions of these. So if you have any question, you can click on that question mark. The overall project health, the colors, you need to follow these definitions. So for green, it means it's on time and on budget. Very simple. Yellow says it's not on time or not on budget, but you're still going to deliver it. And if that's the case, it's yellow. So it's still going to be delivered, but it's just not on time or not on budget, one of the two. If it's not on time and not on budget and it will not be delivered, then it's red. Essentially, if it's not going to be delivered, it's red. You're going to set it to red no matter what if it's not going to be delivered. So that's the definition for the overall project health. For the scope, it's a slightly different thing. But essentially, it's red if the scope will not be delivered, green if it will be delivered as planned. So you can take a look at each of these. They're a little bit different, but the definitions are all here. One note here for when you look at your schedule health, if you've got a bunch of items that are red and you're not on schedule, then you probably shouldn't set your schedule to green, because if you've got a bunch of red and yellow, well, yellow just means in progress, but if you've got a whole bunch of red schedule items, that means they're late. If you got a bunch of late things, you probably don't want green. You may set it to yellow because you're behind schedule or whatever, but if you're still going to complete the project, it's not red. So anyhow, just a note on that. And the budget, the definition's there. You can always take a look at this help screen anytime from your project screen. So to get out of here, you got to hit the back button. There's no icon to take you back to your screen because this is actually not part of your project. It's a help screen elsewhere. So back button, get back to your project. Now to do your actual updates, you need to go to your status update icon. We're going to click on that. Here on this particular demonstration project, it has all the previous updates that you've done. And notice they're locked. So once you put in an update, it preserves them for the future. So you'll always have them. You're going to want to go to the next blank line and enter in your status. The one that shows up on the front page of your project is this top line here. The top line shows the most recent status, which was this particular line, the test update, which was here, what month, which was June, and all this reflects up there. So as I change this, you will see that this section in blue and also what shows up on our dashboard will change. I'm going to enter something in here real quick, and I'm just going to paste in real quick instead of spending a whole lot of time typing on this video. I'm going to paste something in there. Paste something in here. So this is work coming for the next month that I plan on doing. So this was the work that was completed. This is the work that is upcoming work for the current month. This is the status update for July. So put the month in there. I'm going to say that the project is green. Let's say the scope is yellow. And the schedule, we'll say yellow. And the budget, we'll just make that green. All right, we got a green, yellow, yellow, green. And so we will, when I hit the save button, you will see the top line has taken on whatever the most recent update is. You'll notice that it also updates the dashboard when we go back there. So we also have here when the update took place, so we know when the last update was, and we're all set. Let's go look back at the project dashboard. You can always hit the back button to go back to the previous one, or at the top you have the navigational items. So we can click this to go to the dashboard, or hit the back button. Both of them will work. I'll hit back. So now looking here, you'll see we now have our red, yellow, green, yellow, yellow, green, which were the updates that we had just entered into our status update. And it's got the status update here. So you have your project updated. Anybody that comes to your project page can see your update and when the last update was, which was today, July 12th. So that is how you update the status on your project, SMART goal, focus topic, whatnot.